All right, welcome back. This is Emmanuel Kadri of Break Into Tech, Emostel Skills and Development Limited. And in this Python programming class, I am going to give you a task. And this is not a class, actually, it's a task. I just want to explain to you what you are expected to do with the knowledge you've gathered so far. If you check these tabs, we've done a whole lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and now the 15th tab on only one topic called conditional branching, all right, in Python programming. So this last tab, I'm dedicating it to giving you some kind of task, all right. So I expect you to just apply the knowledge of what you've learned so far to create something wonderful. Okay, so the task is like this. Yes, year 9, in Nigeria we say GS3. Okay, GS3 students are to be shared into classes in year 10. All right, so in Nigeria here, when you enter year 10, you now choose an area of specialization, whether you want to go for sciences or arts, or you want to do commercial classes. Okay, so the criteria for sharing students into the class depends on their exam performance in maths, English, science, literature, and business studies. Okay, all right, so anyone who fails maths or English, either you fail maths or you fail English or you fail both, it means the student will not be promoted. Will not be promoted to the next class. All right, that is standard. Now, but with maths and English passed, okay, then you have these other alternatives. Students who perform better in literature, I think I need to. I need to minimize, to reduce the screen so we can contain everything. Just hold on, please. Okay, hopefully everything is covered now. Okay, so it says failure in maths or English means the students will not be promoted. Okay, then students who perform better in literature than the others, that is, than the other subjects. Let me specify that the other subjects go to art class. So if you perform better in business studies than the other subjects, to make it clear, go to commercial class. And the student who performs better in science studies than other subjects, go to science class. All right, each of these, they are just one subject. There is a subject called business studies, just a subject, one textbook, one subject called business studies, another subject called literature, another one called science studies or science. Okay, it's comprised of physics, chemistry, and biology, basic physics, basic chemistry, basic biology in one subject. Okay, and then like that. So I'm just trying to make everything clear to you so you know exactly what you're required to do and exactly what what you should do in any case, or what the question is saying. Okay, so students who perform better in science studies than the other subjects go to science class. And students who perform equally in each of the determinant subjects. When I say determinant subject, I meant arts, literature, business studies, and science. Those are the determinant subjects. You know, maths and English are core subjects that must be passed, otherwise no stories. But provided that those two subjects have been passed, then okay. So if you pass those two subjects, then we have the three other determinant subjects, also other subject that determines where the students will go. All right, so in each of the determinant subjects, Okay, students who perform equally in each of the determinant subjects will be allowed to choose their preferred class. So students who fail all the three will not be promoted to the next class. So even though you passed maths and English, but you failed business studies, you failed literature, and you failed science studies, the person is not going anywhere, even if he passes maths and English. So students who fail all the three will not be promoted to the next class. Okay, so pass mark for any subject is 50% and above. Anyone who scores below 50% fails the subject. Okay, so write a program that will collect the name of a student, ask of the score of the students in each of the above listed subjects, use the description above to determine the class that each student goes. The program should be able to determine if the students can be promoted or not. The presentation of the report must be in an interactive manner. E.g., congratulations, Kelvin, you are promoted to year 10 as a science student. Okay, or congratulations, Kelvin. You can even add something like, okay, you passed maths, blah 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 blah. You can even add some few stuffs to it just to make it more, more interactive. Okay, so just put yourself in that professional scope and develop something nice. Okay, so this might take your time though because you're a starter, but you would make it at the end of the day. You could make a whole lot of mistakes and keep trying and all that. Just contact me if you get hooked anywhere else. I will explain it to you. Okay, so just do that, and you can add anything, just make it more interesting. Okay, I'm just giving you a guide on what we should the program is expected to do. Make it look professional, make it look detailed, make it to be able to catch all possibilities. Okay, as far as this case is concerned, let your program, your code be able to grab or to capture all possibilities, and then put all of those things into consideration in your code and in your presentation. Okay, so we are sorry, that is, or you can put, if the person fails, you say, we are sorry, Jati, you did not meet up with the requirement for promotion. That's another possibility. It's possible that the person fails, it's possible that the person passes, it's possible that the person doesn't meet up with some of these conditions and all that. So let it just be able to capture all possibilities. Okay, so the more interactive your code is, the greater your score. Be very creative, explore all that you have been taught. There are different ways to achieve the same things. Okay, just bear all this in mind, and I'm sure you should be able to do something nice. Okay, so I'm going to correct this one in the class when we have our class. Okay, so but then I'll give you enough days to just practice this on your own, and then make mistakes, correct yourself, reach out to me, I'll put you through and all that till you get to the end of it. But I want to see you do something. I want to see you so creative. I want to see you make attempts, even though you get hooked. So let me be sure you have made the attempt first. All right. And so you might seek help from your colleagues, but make sure that you are doing a lot of it yourself. And then you only need assistance where you get hooked, not that you just need assistance everywhere, and then you're not just using your brain to do anything. So challenge your brain. Until you challenge it, you won't know how deep you can think, or how deep you can, or how beautiful things you can create. Okay, so how much beautiful things or how many things you can achieve with your brain if you do not really stress it. Okay, so most of the time the brain works better. You get to discover yourself more when you are under pressure, or when you are under, when you have to achieve something, you fulfill something. Okay, so please put yourself under the pressure and then deliver something nice. I'll be waiting for you. All right, take care. See ya. Bye.